Hi, I'm Roxy. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so some of you are going to be getting a message. I heard a small message. Someone had to ground themselves before they could send in this message. They've been getting tongue-tied. They've been getting cold feet about sending this message. Some of them, they have their heads up in the clouds thinking about sending this message, but he has not sent the message. They're kind of perking their head up. Someone's starting to realize something, or something is starting to be noticed. That's when this message is coming in. Now, this person could be younger than you. This could be someone you've been thinking about. They want to send in a message because they've been thinking about you too. Their head's been up in the clouds about sending this information they want to send you, or this clarification they want to send you, because I feel like some of you, they've been kind of scattered. Their thoughts have been kind of scattered and all over the place. Some of you have had a lot of conflict, inner conflict. This is why they've been having trouble sending you these messages, or wanting to send you this message. Like they start texting it out, they read what they're gonna send you, and then they delete it. They're like, oh my god, no. For one, that sounds stupid, or they're just really overthinking what they're gonna send you. Someone really doesn't know how to come forward and say something as well. Like, they're trying to work up the courage about coming forward and say something to you. Somebody wants to say something for you as well. So someone might want to speak up on your behalf as well, and they're scared. Or this person's just kind of contemplating, should they come forward and speak up for you. Some of you, they are afraid to come forward because they're afraid that you're going to be this Queen of Swords. And this energy of, go ahead, come forward. Tell me what you want to see, or tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want to say. Like, I feel like a lot of you are just kind of in this, go ahead, come forward, let's see what you got. Give me your best shot. And this person's kind of scared. This person's kind of a little scared. Here I come. I'm going to offer you this, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Or is this, like, this person's kind of scared to come forward. Definitely a younger, coming off younger. They seem very sweet, but they're very nervous to come forward. They're very nervous to come and offer you this little offer. To them, it seems very small and insignificant compared to you. You intimidate this person. Some of you, it's because you speak your truth. Some of you are not afraid to some of you don't hold your tongue all the time. Some of you hold your tongue, and then when you do speak, the shit that comes out of it is it isn't shit. Like, you speak the truth, and like, you don't tremble. Like, people tremble when you walk, like that kind of thing. Like, ah, shit, what's she gonna say today? Ah, shit, what's she gonna call me out on today? Like, she sees right through the bullshit, the smoke and mirrors. Like, she sees through all the facade, or he through all the facade. So this person's like really afraid to come forward and give this offer or this information that they want to come in for. Some of you, they want to ask you on a date. Some of you, this is a job offer, but they're like, is she going to accept our job offer? Is she even going to, like, she probably has a bunch of different offers on the table. What's my offer have any significance to her or to him? This is a very divinely guided, for some of you, it's very divinely guided. Some of you, I keep getting this, like, there's a second energy in all of this. It's not just the one. Someone's been up in their head as well about you. You might have cut this person off a while ago, and this person does not like the fact that you cut them off. They're going to feel like they need to battle you. So some of you could be butting heads with an air sign as well. Like, this person might be sending a shit ton of messages and kind of just blowing up your phone and be like, what the hell? Why are you ignoring me? What the hell did I do to you? Like, I feel like there's some kind of argument going on in between this new person coming in to give you an offer. Now this old past person, now they're kind of pissed off that you kind of cut them off and said, you know what, I've had enough with your bullshit. Also could be a earth sign as well. Like, this earth sign could be watching you. I normally don't like to throw out that stuff, but that is coming up. This person definitely doesn't like the fact that you cut them off. Some of you, this person that's coming forward is pissed off because you are speaking your truth and they want to shut you up. Like, they are going to start a lot of shit with you because of the fact that you are speaking your truth. And for some of you, you're standing in your power, and they don't like the fact that you all of a sudden became this strong being, this strong person, and having peace within. This person doesn't like that. They like to have that power over you. And so they're going to try to come back in and say any ish to try to get you to knock off that crown off your head. Baby girl, baby boy, don't let them motherfuckers come in and knock you off your throne. You work so damn hard to get to where you are now. Don't let just anybody come in, especially these past people. No one likes to see people move on, especially players. They don't like to see you move on. And they will say any freaking ish to try to get you back up in your head and have power over you so they can use you for the things that they once used you before for. Some of you could be talking to someone who works out. That the muscles on this dude is really pulling out to me for whatever reason. They could wear a hat a lot. They could have work boots as well. This person could be working outside a lot, maybe. This person might like nature as well. I feel like this player energy, they definitely fit the suit. Like, they definitely dress up. There's something about their sneakers. They might wear some kind of belt as well. But this person definitely likes fashion. They might wear a chain around their neck. And they might even put their hair up for some of you. There's all type of flares out there. But there's something about their hair. Like, they keep themselves clean, cut, whatever. They definitely don't shy away from fashion at all. So be wary of this player energy, this past person that's going to try to come in and knock you off your crown, knock your crown off your head, or knock you off your throne. They're not going to like, you're going to know this person who I'm talking about because of how they're going to talk to you when you try to cut them off, how much they sent, like, they're going to love bomb you. For some of you, they're gonna just like keep love bombing you to try to get you to come back. They're gonna say whatever things they need to say to try to get you up in your head again. But you're gonna know this, and you're gonna cut that short for a lot of you. This past person, yeah, they definitely are a player for sure. They definitely keep themselves looking nice. Nothing, no shade on that, obviously. But they definitely are trying to throw shade at you. They're going to start love bombing you, sending you messages. For some of you, they're just going to hate the fact that you're moving on, and they might even say some mean things for some of you. They could belittle you and try to make you feel less than to try to keep you from moving forward with your new person. Some of you, they're going to say that they're going to cut something off. They could be saying that they're going to make sure that you have no money to deal with. So this person's going to try to cut your shit off so that way you have no way and you have nothing to offer your new person. Honestly, if someone is that sick and twisted to try to get you to stick around so they're going to hold money over your head, cut that person out. Let them have whatever shit they have. You can start fresh. Don't let that person stop you from moving forward and growing more. We all have gotten to that point where we had to start fresh. It happens. And if this new person that you're going to come in contact with, they're going to understand your past too. Like, I feel like both of you are going to have similarities of your background of how you needed to like work yourself back up again because you had to leave this toxic marriage or this toxic person in the past, and you had to leave a lot of shit behind. This new person's going to understand where you're coming from. And if this really truly is your person, they're, like I said, they're going to accept all of you and your past. We all have a past, right? And I feel like a lot of you are becoming so strong, like you're becoming very stronger. Like like I said, you've gone through some ish. Some of you have picked up a religion. Some of you have picked up spirituality. And this is what truly helped you move forward. This is truly what helped you find your way. For a lot of you, this is how you started loving yourselves again. You guys have been through some dark days. A lot of you have hid the ish that you've been through, and you really haven't spoke what you've been through in your past because you don't want people to see you as a weak. You're not weak. You're a survivor. You've been through it. You're surviving. You're not a victim. That's in your past. You're a survivor. You fought your way to the top. That's a big step. You've walked away from a lot of people. You've walked away from people, places, and things. Some of you had to leave a lot of shit behind. Some of you had to leave some people behind you didn't want to leave behind. Some of you might have had to leave children behind because it wasn't working for you, because it was toxic. It was keeping you down. There was a lot of drama. There was a lot of shit going down in your past, and it was only holding you from moving forward. It was holding you hostage. Some of you were being held against your will because these past people were holding things over your head. That's a big step in someone's life. That takes a lot of courage. So congratulate yourself. Give yourself a pat on your back. Give yourself a big pat on the back. You've done it. You did good. Now stand in your power and don't let just anybody come in and be deceitful to you. Don't let them pretend that they don't got other people on the line, that they're looking back at their past too. Some of you, this past person is still dealing with people in their past. They're not being honest. They're being very deceitful. And some of these people in your past that pretend to be so great and kind, and some of them could be religious is what I'm seeing. They're not. They're very deceitful. So be very careful. Just because one has a religion or a spirituality does not make them a good person. Behind closed doors, how someone acts in front of you is one thing, but how someone acts behind closed doors is a whole nother ball game. And I feel like a lot of you are realizing this, and you've walked away from a lot of deception, from a lot of baggage, from a lot of things that were keeping you chained, making you feel like you were in a prison. Some of you are in a lot of dark periods in your life. A lot of you have dealt with depression because of these people. And these are people you gave your shirt off the back to. Like, you've built an empire. For some of you, you built a lot of shit with these people and they deceived you. So don't go back to these people that you know have already hurt you once. Why keep going back to something that's going to keep hurting you? Why keep going back to stuff that you know is just going to bring you back in that downward spiral? Like, I feel like a lot of you know this and you need to cut these people out. Some of you, these are people who are younger than you. Some of you, I feel like you left with just like a shirt on your back. Like, you've been through some ish, and congratulations. That takes a very strong person to do what you did. You're about to see some better days. Keep moving forward and don't let anybody stop you, especially this deceitful people that are in your past. Don't go back to them. Again, like I said, don't go back to things that once hurt you. What's the point of it? It's not going to change. These people haven't changed. And I feel like you've gone back to these people in the past. These people who are emotionless. These people who did have emotions for you, but they were too in the childish ways of not being able to express how they truly felt about you. They were too caught up on what other people would think. They were still looking back at people and saying, well, what would these people think if I dated her or him? You got to walk away from these people. They're never going to change. A lot of people are just caught up in the game. A lot of people are just caught up in the status of things and not actually physically want to be with somebody, genuinely want to love someone, genuinely want to actually build a relationship with someone, an empire. Some of these people are just here for what they can take from you. Your wisdom, your time, your effort, your money. A lot of these people are not here to help you plow these fields and put your seeds in them. They're just here to see and watch and wait for all that hard work that you planted, all these seeds to grow. They're just going to be standing on the sidelines while you do all that work, and then they're going to come back in and try to take whatever you've worked so hard to build. And a lot of you, like I said, you've left things with just the shirt on your back, and you built yourself from the ground up. So why go back to these people? Does that make any sense? No, not to me. Move forward. When you move forward, you're going to get the offer of a lifetime for some of you. You're going to see brighter days, guys. Like, you're not even going to see this. Like, after all the clouds, now all of a sudden the sky is becoming clear, crystal clear, and you're seeing the birds, and you're just seeing things clearer now. Some of you really had to take the rose-colored glasses off in order to move forward. Some of you didn't even realize how you were the star of the show the whole time. And you were letting people belittle you. And you were letting people tell you that you couldn't do something. And you worked your ass off in the behind the scenes. And then all of a sudden, when you got rid of all these people, when you moved these people out of the way, oh my God, there you are. A star. You're shining your ass off. And now look at this. You started off this little puddle. Now you're building up yourself to this big ass pond right in front of you, right before your eyes, and you didn't even see it because you had all these people in front of you saying you couldn't move forward, saying you couldn't be this or you couldn't do that. You weren't healthy enough. You're not strong enough to build an empire. Move out the way. And now look at you. You're shining brighter than any of those other people that were keeping you down, that were telling you weren't good enough. These people were just holding you back and stopping you from shining. Don't let these people push you down. Don't let these people stop you from moving forward. You're the star of your show. Get into that front seat and drive. Go around them. They aren't even worth your time. For some of you, you need to stop talking to these people that are sitting there telling you can't move forward, that are sitting there telling you you're not good enough. You're not healthy enough. You don't get the time. You don't get the money. You don't have the home. You're working on that. Move out of the way. Move them out of the way so that your car can move forward. These people are no longer here in your way. So now what are you going to do? You remove them from your view. You're going to watch them in your rear view, and you're going to keep moving forward because you're the star. You're going to fill up into your own pond. You no longer have this little puddle because you stopped giving to all these people that were not worth your time. Now you're fulfilling yourself and feeling within, like you just feel full. You no longer need to worry about other people, and now you have time for yourself, and you look at you, you're shining. And this is when things are going to start happening for you. Hi, love. Hey, wait, let me do my recording, love. No more juggling. A lot of you had to cut people off because they were juggling you, and you're not. Okay, thank you. 1 second, please. Some of you are pumping the brakes on moving forward because you're still waiting for these past people to catch up with you. Stop trying to play catch up. You are not their mother. You are not here to keep pulling everybody, and all you're doing is slowing yourself down. They're pulling on the back of your horse because you were sitting there waiting for them. That's death back there. You want to go back there and die? Go for it. Or are you going to get your feet up and move forward and let that horse go to where you need to go? Why are you holding yourself back? Why are you pumping the brakes from moving forward to moving into being your star of the show? Some of you are just like stagnant. Why are you like pumping the brakes? Someone keeps pumping the brakes to move forward. Are you afraid to sit in that king status? Are you afraid to sit in that queen status? For some of you, you're pumping the brakes on this new person. Why? What's stopping you from moving towards this Queen of Cups, for this moving forward to the star? Is that what's scary? For some of you, I feel like you are afraid to move towards this new person because they look, they're a star. They're shining this bright ass light. They're like, that looks like a heartbreak in itself right there. She's gonna eat me up, or he's gonna eat me up. Like, yeah. Somebody's just pumping the brakes towards something. Or someone all of a sudden came upon something that they've been wishing for, and they're like, holy shit, yeah. They're like, what the fuck? Like, you were just all of a sudden, you're just like on your way, I'm gonna go here, and then all of a sudden somebody pops out in your path, and you're like, what the hell? What is this? And a lot of you are afraid to move forward with this. You weren't expecting this wish fulfillment to show up. Some of you, this is from the universe handing you your wish fulfillment, and then all of a sudden now you're denying it, access denied. So you're blocking your blessings from the universe, and they're going to take this away from you because you're not paying attention. Some of you, you're walking right past, like that scenario, the old man in the woods offered to show you offered to give you all your dreams. So I'm showing you, this is your dreams right here. Everything you've ever wished for, it can be granted. This is your new life. Or you can keep going down this dark, dreadful path because you know it looks familiar. Are you going to take this because it's familiar, or are you going to take this because it's everything you wish for? Are you going to take that risk of grabbing everything you ever wanted and it works out? Or you're going to say, you know what, no, that looks too good to be true. Let me just move on. So you move on, right? You're heading down the road. All of a sudden, another person comes behind this old man. And you kind of look back a little bit. This person takes this cup because, you know what do I got to lose? So it doesn't work out. I'm just going to go right back down the same path. I lose nothing by taking this risk. They took the risk and it worked out. And now you're kicking yourself because you didn't accept what the universe was giving you. I feel like a lot of you are afraid to accept this new cup, afraid to open that door to your new beginning because it's unfamiliar, because, well, shit, it could not work out. Well, shit, you can go with somebody else and it not work out. What is it that you're losing if you just take a risk? Wasted time? Yeah, you wasted time if you go back to the past people too and it don't work out. For all you know, you take that cup and you move forward with it, and it works out even better than you ever imagined. Like the meme on Facebook. What do you have to lose? What is that? Oh, now I can't remember what this stupid meme is. Crap. Fear only holds you back from moving forward, in a sense, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. My jibber jabber. Someone definitely wants to rush in after some kind of stagnation. Someone's definitely trying to clean up their act. So, like I said, there's definitely this past person that's coming in. This is up to you. Like I said, choose wisely, because one of them cups is obviously going to lead you down a path that you don't want, and one of them is going to lead you down the path that you do want. One of them is going to look a certain way, and one of them is going to look another way. But which one are you fighting off? Which one are you accepting? Which one looks to play the part? I know this dark, dreadful road, and I can go it alone and just keep moving and never take a risk in life. Or I can take down this road, and it's an unpaved path. But if I put the work in it and I know it looks fruitful, that path looks pretty great to me. Yeah, it's unpaved, it's unwalked, but sometimes that work that you put in, sometimes going down that unbeaten path will get you to where you want to be. Sometimes even quicker than you would ever expect. Some of you, it's some past people in your childhood that you had to let go of. I feel like You took some time thinking about letting these people from your past go. Like I said, you have some history with some of these people. You definitely have some, you have some history with this person that you're trying to let go. I can see that for sure. It's some deep, it goes deep, it runs deep. And you're unsure if you really want to let this person go. You felt like at one point it was your 10 of Cups. But this person was being deceitful. Yeah. This person was being deceitful and accepting other cups while you were sitting there denying other cups. So I feel like some of you were possibly cheated on. Some of you were just really used and abused. And this is what confuses you. Because now all of a sudden, like I said, the old man in that cloak, he's showing you everything you could ever want. But you're afraid to go back to something that you were into in your past. Hi, mummers. You're afraid to pick up a cup that has a snake in it, a hidden snake. Some of you are afraid to pick up a cup because you're afraid it's going to end just like all the rest. You trying to sneak away, you trying to rebuild again, you leaving everything behind. And you just don't have the strength to rebuild one more time. Like a lot of you are just giving up hope. A lot of you want to slay this single person because they're too good to be true. I almost got that, there's a Snow White out in the forest where she's just like singing to all the birds or whatever. Like this person definitely comes off as very lighthearted, carefree, and like I said, too good to be true. And a wish fulfillment for a lot of you. You definitely wished this. Somebody's making a judgment call though. Somebody wants to let go of everything and just kind of move forward and take that leap of faith. So I feel like some of you are going to accept that unknown path, accept that cup that looks like it looks. Too good to be true. That wish fulfillment. Some of you are going to take that leap of faith, I feel like. Some of you worked so hard to come to this, and it took you a little bit. Maybe some of you took a step back and kind of watched this person or this job for a little bit. Daydream about what could happen, what could be. Yeah. A lot of you are going to gain a lot from taking this cup. As scary as it looks, this cup is going to fill you up in ways that you would not expect. This is going to be your justice after all that heartbreak that you've been through, after all that shit that you hid in your past that you didn't tell anybody that you went through. Things are being evened out. Justice is being had. No more conflict. No more breadcrumbing. No more fighting for attention. No more fighting for someone to come in and give you love. No more asking and begging for someone to actually reciprocate what you give them. I feel like a lot of you are going to be finding your match very, very soon. Do what makes you happy. Get out there, enjoy yourself, be responsible, be smart about it. Hi, Scott. Get out there and do something that makes you happy. Who cares about what other people say? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Love and light, my friends.